What is going on, everyone? Prime here, back with another pet catchers video. So as you can see from the title, I'm going to be pretty much going over the best way to max out the new skill tree that came out in the most recent update 2, as fast as you can. All right, I'm going to hatch these 5x first, and if I hatch a secret right here, any secret, give me any secret of above, any of the top hats. If I hatch one of them, then I'm giving away all my secrets. Every secret that I have right now, everything's being given away. Oh yeah, I got scared. There's no way. I just hatched one last night. Which one did I hatch? This one. So that's 2 of them so far that I've hatched. I've hatched that one, and then I've hatched that one. So that's really cool. I'm hoping to hatch at least a couple more before the next update. And it makes it really cool because now the updates are bi-weekly. Gives me plenty of time to hatch these secrets as soon as I can, so then I can move on to the next one. Because of course, when the new update moves on, you're not going to really be paying attention to these other secrets, and especially the ones that are permanent, like they're going to drop in value. All right, enough yapping. Let's get straight into this, y'all. I really got to work on trying not to make my videos as long. So first things first, as you guys know, the new skill tree that's located in a Royal Hall. I forgot how much it was for me to go in here. I think it was like, wasn't it like 25 million tokens? I'm at 14 billion right now because I've been literally grinding non-stop. I have enough to buy just the cube. I don't think I have enough to buy the egg yet. 35 billion. And then there's the trophy pet at 1 trillion, dude. Is anyone at 1 trillion? Honestly, does anyone have this pet yet? That'd be crazy, dude. I really want it to. I really want the trophy, but 1 trillion? That's insane. It's like, can only one of each person get one of these? Or can you buy multiple? Like, how does this work? This is the only thing I don't know. I don't really want to test it too, because I can test it for this one at 9 billion, but I don't know if I want to. All right, but again, in the Royal Hall, in the arcade world, I'm buying it 25 million. Of course, you guys know that when you guys go to your talents, the new talent tree, there's all this stuff. It's very, 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 very expensive. The first one is like 20k or something, 10,000 gems when you buy your first point. Because down here, you just buy 1 point, and you can put 1 point towards each one. Each one costs 1 point. And I've been putting it towards, like eggs and more luck. And I think I'm going to start moving down here so I can get more boss drops, specifically for, grinding. But yeah, so this is the whole tree. Of course, you guys know it's very, very expensive for the gems. So basically, this video is pretty much just going to be showing you guys the best way to grind gems. Best way to grind diamonds, whatever you guys call it, gems, diamonds. Best way to grind diamonds. That's going to be the title. Just kidding. So if you guys have watched one of my recent videos that I made on this channel, I pretty much went over the best way to AFK farm, or not AFK farm, just farm diamonds. Or I guess it is an AFK way. And that way was fishing. So to you guys who haven't watched that video, you guys can go ahead and kind of just skip a little bit now. But if you have it, then I'm going to briefly go over basically how it is to grind the diamonds the best way for fishing. So as you guys know, when you guys are fishing, I think anything that's an epic and higher, it's gems, it's diamonds. I just recently sold all my fishes, so I can't really show you, unfortunately, but as you guys know, everything that is, I believe, epic and higher, you can sell for diamonds, unless you're catching it in the token area. Then all of them are going to be token alone. But oh look, I just got one. Okay, that's really, really convenient. Thank you so much. Diamonds. Okay, so that's 10 diamonds right there. I'm not sure if all the epics in every world are the same in diamonds. Let me actually double check. Senpai, you can get this all out. Okay, so the epics in the other worlds, of course, going down, are going to be less than diamonds, and as you're catching these better fish just going up in the worlds, they're going to be higher in diamonds, even if they're the same rarity. So of course, wherever you're grinding your fishes in, the higher, the better. But of course, as you're moving up the worlds, these fishes are slightly harder to catch. So personally for me, I would recommend you guys to grind fishing in Frosty Peaks. I feel like that should be like the mark. You could go Sunset Shores if you guys are willing to wait long, because you guys know that if you guys do like a lot of the sailor quests, he does ask you to sell your fish for a quest. So that kind of like, that's the only downfall, is that where, it gets people questioning where they should grind. And of course, if you're grinding a lot of the quests, then maybe just sticking to the lower worlds would be better, because you have a higher chance to catch these epic fish and legendaries a lot quicker. So you guys can build up these gems and build up these fishes a lot quicker, and you guys are able to, obviously sell your fishes a lot faster. But of course, here on the legendary is the 1% for the legendary here in Frosty Peaks, and the legendary fishes going upwards, and all the other worlds are slightly harder. So of course, after you finish AFK fishing, if it's either a day, a couple days, or a whole week, then whenever you come over here to sell your fish, of course it's going to be a lot of gems. But before you sell it, before you sell your fish, you guys, a lot of people, I mean, it might be surprising, but a lot of people do tend to not stack your boosts that are given to you in this game, so you can sell your fishes for more gems. So before you sell your fish, not only do you want to wait for an event where it's a fortune event, I can quickly show you guys there. You can find the board at the spawn, or you can find the board here in the arcade world. So if you come here, it's right here. So there's currently not one right now, but whenever you guys see the fortune that has literally the diamond symbol, the gem symbol, that is the boost that you want to wait for when you're selling your fishes, because that will do times 2. It will multiply your gems by 2. And on top of waiting for that event, you also want to pop a Sunday. The Sunday here also gives a fortune boost, multiplies by 2 again. So that's 4. That's 4, you guys. That's 4 that you guys can stack to boost and sell your gems, and it's gonna be a huge difference, you guys. Trust me, you guys have grinded for 3-4 days, you guys got so many fishes to sell. You wait for that fortune and you pop a Sunday, and you guys will be able to, trust me, you guys, it might not seem like a big difference, but it is. In the long run, it will be a big difference, and you will be just getting a lot more gems than you guys would have without the boost. And of course, really quick, this is the only gem shrine that there is here in the game. Just make sure you guys always have a shrine team, okay? Make sure you guys have a shrine team. Mine right now is still the same one I've been having forever. I could make it better because all these shrines are 4. So of course, you know, I could go in and use one of the, what is it? The prismatic scrolls, and turn all the level 4s into level 5s. But of course, I'm not going to do that until I can get my seafarers to 4, so then I can get both of those to 5. But getting your shrines, shrine charms maxed out to 5, all of them with a full team, especially if you guys can carry 7, a full team will make a huge difference. Just with what I have right now, it's not the best, but that was 1,000 gems, and that's 1,000 gems every hour. And if I had the best team that you possibly can for gems, then that's probably, let's just multiply that to 2. Let's just round that up to 2. That's going to be 2,000 gems every hour just from the shrine, for you doing nothing but just waiting and having a team. Also, this fortune boost right here, I don't think you can get that in a charm, but I swear, you guys, I swear when I was re-rolling for my charms on one of my pets, I swear one of them had a fortune. I'm not joking. And I was trying to re-roll a million times before this video to see if that was actually true. Senpai, if you know that it's not true, then you can go ahead and just put it on screen. But I mean, I might be mistaken, but I swear when I was re-rolling a little bit ago, I saw a charm that was fortune. And if that's actually real, you definitely want to have a team for just diamonds when you guys are grinding for diamonds. So that's pretty much it for the fishing. The next thing is pretty much just grinding bosses, you guys. Grinding out the bosses, there's currently 3 of them right now. There's the King Slime, there's the Kraken, and then there's the boss in the arcade world, which is called Hypercore. And these bosses give a lot of gems, you guys. They give a lot of gems. If you guys are rotating through the bosses with the mini games, strictly just the robot claw, do not do these mini games. They are a waste. Tickets are already kind of hard to get, especially now people are using tickets back to back to do the robot claw because there's the secret in it, the dog cat, and in the capsule, you know, people are just, I mean, we weren't really using the tickets beforehand because, you know, the dance off and the ancient dig, they just sucked. Personally, they sucked. I did not like them. You don't really get much off of them. So rotating through the bosses with the claw mini game specifically is also going to make a big difference when you're just constantly get some hours out of the day where you're just constantly grinding just the robot claw and the bosses. And once again, same with the boosts, you guys got to make sure that you guys are stacking your boost, because once again, a lot of people kind of just ignore all the power-ups that you have, and a lot of these power-ups can really help you go further into the game. I mean, when it comes to just the prismatic totems, look at this: resets all bosses, resets all shrines, and re-rolls all shops. Super OP. Then there's the prismatic elixir. Especially if you're doing something like this, like you're grinding all the bosses, you're grinding the machines, and you don't have any tickets anymore, and you're waiting for all the bosses, and you're just like fishing, then this prismatic elixir, if you're doing all of that, this prismatic elixir is just going to help you so much. And right now, I mean, they are hard to get. I'm not going to lie, they are hard to get. I only have 3. I haven't used one yet. And they only last for 20 minutes. I think these should probably be at least 30 minutes personally. And again, just going down, the prismatic Sunday, along with the prismatic elixir, both have that fortune increase. So once again, while you're grinding for your diamonds and you have this fortune increase, it's a huge difference, you guys. And then also while you're waiting for that event for the fortune, and that doubles by 4, it adds up, you guys. It really does add up. And then there's a couple others. Again, with the respawn totems, you guys can grind out the bosses by just completely doing the respawn totems. And if you guys are grinding out the shrines and also grinding out the bosses, I seem to notice that I'm literally never running out of totems. Sometimes I get kind of unlucky and I get really low to like 10-12 totems, respawn totems, and then like I notice that I start building back up because I'm basically earning more than what I'm using, and that's only because of the shrine team that I have that gives me a higher chance to get these. And me just putting what is the other? I think it's the lucky one. I'm putting more drops. There's elixirs that can increase drops. There's that one, and then where's the other one? There's another one. I don't know which one it is. Lucky roll, super roll. There it is, super roll. Gives you more drops. And then of course there's the MLG and like the gamer charms that you guys can put on your pets to once again just even multiply and just increase your chances of just getting better loot and more diamonds as you're grinding. The MLG one and the gamer. So if you guys don't know how those look, is the MLG one right here. Either high roller. Oh, is that high? Ooh, high roller too. I forgot that was another charm. You can stack those. You guys can have a whole team that you're specifically using to grind for diamonds, and that could be one that has the gamer roll, the high roller, and the MLG. I think those 3 would probably be really good when you're grinding them, but you probably can't have all 3 because of course you would definitely want to have either deadly or lifesteal on one of them. Probably not lifesteal, but maybe deadly, just so you're doing more damage with your pets and being able to kill these bosses a lot quicker. But definitely consider putting these on your pets when you're grinding this. And once again, all the power-ups, make sure you guys are using them. Make sure you guys are abusing them, because there's a lot of the power-ups that we get a lot of. Again, like with the timeful totems, a lot of the gamer elixir, kind of the super elixir, but it's mainly this one that you guys want to abuse because we get a lot of these. I think everyone has a lot of this, just the regular lucky elixir, and it increases mainly for this video. It increases the bosses and enemy drops by 1. So to completely just kind of wrap up that whole thing, besides the fishing, once again, it's really just rotating between all the bosses, specifically the Robot Claw arcade machine, and just making sure you guys are using your power-ups, you guys are using your boost, and you guys are putting those specific charms on your pets while you're grinding. You guys can also be going to the prizes, like here at the prize counter. You can buy tickets for very cheap, and if you guys have a good token team, then you guys always profit off of buying these golden tickets, because I can buy one of these for 285, and then I do one game in the claw and I come out with 15 million, you know. And then there's the respawn totems that just, I mean, as you're playing these games and building up your tokens, I mean, these are just very useful to get. So I usually just always buy all these, especially all these. Look at it, 100 each buy. I'm buying all. And of course, going to like the black market and just finding those deals around the map that you can just buy more power-ups, more boosts that can just, you know, push you farther into the game. And one last thing is that you guys don't really have to do it, but when you guys are upgrading your talents, you could always, I mean, if you're willing to be playing this for a long time and don't really care about like pushing too far into the game too quick, but just, you know, beating it eventually, I mean, of course there is little small talents you could grind towards first that could help you grab the other talents and max out even faster. And that could be, you know, boss drops, grinding towards the boss drops faster, or first, grinding towards, you know, cheaper shops, the shrine drops, grinding towards the shrine stuff faster, you know, getting those things. I mean, reasonably, I feel like if you're grinding towards those things first, it could possibly push you to be able to get the rest of the talents a lot quicker. Same with these tickets. You got 2 extra tickets right here that you can hold on top of the ones you guys can, you know, of course, already buy. But all right, that's enough there. Video's already at 18 minutes, 19 minutes. So hopefully Senpai can get this down to like 14 minutes or something. It's a lot of yapping, but a lot of good, very good information you guys definitely want to keep in account. But we're gonna wrap it up here. If you guys are a new viewer, I would highly appreciate if you guys can hit that sub button. I do plan on coming out with a lot of pet catchers content here on this channel, and if any other games, you know, strike my fancy, then I'll definitely start playing some other games and give, you know, coming out with some more content for other games. So if you guys have any ideas of any other games you guys would probably like me seeing, then you guys can go ahead and comment down below, let me know, and I could go check them out. I also do giveaway streams on pet catchers, so if you guys are interested in winning a bunch of secrets, because I'd be giving away literally over 5, 6, 8, sometimes even 10 secrets in these giveaways, then hit that sub, turn on the post notifications so you guys don't miss those streams, because I don't really have a schedule for those streams. Not right now, but maybe soon I'll probably be able to get a schedule. But turn on those post notifications so you guys don't miss it. But besides that, it has been Prime Iridium.
Hey yo, pee pee poo poo check. Pee pee poo poo. Pee pee.